She was taking forever, folks. Run around.
Making coffee.
Not my coffee.
Don't even act like I don't make your
My coffee was done here. I done, hey, touch camera, touch your butt. All right. Good morning, everybody.
Keep eating your own snacks.
Let's see. Let me get the old YouTube pulled
Good
up
morning.
here. Shoot, dang it.
We're all just waiting on you. Morning, Denise.
You got an opportunity to,
I'm
just
talking.
be chatting it up over here.
Good morning, Julie. Guys, we're going to our P.O. box today. We missed the time by 2 minutes last week, and we missed it.
Oh my gosh.
I was so frustrated. I literally walked in, and the door to go into the building was unlocked, but then it was locked to get to like the front desk. And I walk in, and I'm like, oh, hi. Like, I saw her from the counter. And she goes, we're closed after 2 minutes. I was like,
I don't even think it was 2 minutes.
I was like, are you serious? So today we're making it to our post office.
We will get there.
We will. Really, Saturday is the only time we're able to go. So, and
Yeah,
they have the
because they
shortest
open
windows.
at 9 and close at 4:30.
So we literally
What?
cannot go get it until.
Do you have to take a vacation day to go to the post office? Like, how do you get there?
Right.
It's crazy. And if anybody works for the post office, that's not directed at you. It is the just overall. I don't understand how it works.
Yeah. Unless you are the one that comes up with the hours. Because somebody has to.
Yeah, Julie says there's opens at 7 and closes at 12. At least if it opened at 7, I could go before work.
Right. There's literally no way.
But 9, I'm already
Locked in.
at work.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good
Starting
morning.
off with a rant this morning.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Really
know you were,
scrambling things up.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see what you did.
Oh, okay.
Amy must have typed something funny in there.
Yeah, where is Amy's chat?
I think she got rid of it.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, what happened? I want to know what it
It
was.
must have said something bad by accident.
Diane, yeah, I'm enjoying the egg. Why I enjoy the egg mug is because it's a massive amount. It's the biggest.
It's huge.
It's the biggest mug we have, and I drink a lot of fluids.
And honestly, it's so, like...
Just so you guys know, she normally lies to you so right now she's being honest.
Oh, because I said honestly.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I love messing with people when they say that. Oh, so you've been lying to me the whole time.
I know. I need to not say that because that is a weird thing to say. But now I don't remember what I was saying.
We're talking
it's
about the
hard to
mugs.
hold because it's so like wide. My hand hardly can grip
No.
it. Apollo. No.
You don't do that, Apollo. That is bad. What you need, Tai Tai? Come on, you're up here.
Oh, Amy said, I said thinking of myself.
No,
Whoa.
get out of here.
Lay down. Lay down.
Oh,
Zeus.
yeah.
Lay down.
All right, boys. Look, we do this every Saturday.
Lay down.
Get in your spots and lay down.
Zeus, lay down. Not on top of a
Hold
ball.
on. Hold on. Parenting. Lay down. You lay down, sucker boy.
Zeus.
Lay down. There you go. You don't gotta be on top of me. Okay. We're good now.
Yeah, we
All
do
right,
have
so
a
what
pile.
happened?
Amy said, I said thinking of myself.
Oh.
Lay down.
Denise said, now you know why going postal is a thing. Just kidding.
Oh, wait, that's not mine. Can you hand me
Yeah,
mine?
don't get off my coffee. Wanted to say, good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Lay down.
Julie said, I need my eyes checked. It looked like a flower cup to me. Oh, come on. This is...
Hold on. Can you hold
No. You are not supposed to be doing this.
this? There you
Mommy
go.
said she was doing a good job of saying no to that. I turned around for 1 second. You guys are all the way.
I didn't. I had my coffee in my hand. I couldn't do it.
I just handed you your coffee. Don't lie. Don't lie.
And when you turned around, then he did it. So yeah, that does make sense.
See what I gotta take care of around here? Trying to teach our dogs obedience. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, it's not an. That's eggs.
Eggs.
Pity Bros trying to get in the picture for their fans. Why did Ty turn around like that? Ty. I want to say hi to everybody.
Don't be shy, Ty. Hello. No.
I don't think he's in the mood for it. Let's see. Pity Pile. Denise, those are the best. Shoot, I am really behind. Oh, Pity Piles, they are the best. Got it. Understood. He said, Julie, the one thing better than a pity pile is cuddle puddle. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what they do.
Yeah. So sweet.
It's piled up around here.
Yep. Tata is still trying to figure out what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Why don't you lay down, Tai? Relax. You got a little bit of time to just relax, dude.
Kathy said, I noticed a knot on the side of one of the pities, or one of the pity sides. I thought it was Ty. What is that? It's a great question. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody said they thought what it was. What was it called?
I don't know.
I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's where just like literally blood gets under the skin and is swollen. Said you could drain it, but I don't know if I want to drain it. We'll probably take him somewhere to drain that. I'm not sure. If it wasn't Tai, I would drain it, but I would never want to hurt Tai.
Oh my gosh!
What?
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous.
If it was on Zeusy, get the shears.
Oh my goodness.
Just saying. Good morning, everybody. Julie said it could be a fatty, harmless tumor.
It doesn't really seem like that though.
What?
Tumor.
Yeah, I don't think it does either. It doesn't cause him any pain. I don't know. We'll have to get it figured out.
Yeah, we will. Lay down. Why don't you lay down, Tai?
Bobby said it's sunny and beautiful here in southwest Idaho.
It's sunny and beautiful here too.
It is sunny and beautiful here. Ah, you got in trouble. Finally. Carol says, "Good morning, all. This is really a terrible time slot for me, especially in summer. Saturday morning is farmers markets and needs to take advantage of cooler temperatures in the Oklahoma region." Well, good news, Carol. We are actually going to move our times.
Yeah, because we kind of run into the same problem.
This is going to be our last Saturday morning live. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Well, that's not true. But this is going to be our last Saturday live. We're going to be switching our times to an evening time so we can also get work done in the morning whenever it's not 100 degrees outside.
Yeah.
So, just so you guys know, we are moving our Saturday live time. But there's also another caveat to that. There will not be a live next week.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have our big work event next Saturday, which actually it is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Mm-hmm. So we will try to do our best to still keep all of our videos in line. But there will not be a live next week. Sorry. Apologize. I'm letting you know now.
Yep. It's a big event. There's just no way we could make that work.
Nope. Kathy said, "Have you hooked up your brush hog yet?" Yeah.
We sure
You will
did.
actually see that on... What did we just had? Is that going on ARC? You will see that on the Algiere Ranch Chronicles channel because it was... This channel right here. Because there was a special guest that came over and helped us hook it up, so you guys will probably enjoy that. He's a riot.
Yeah. You guys probably know who it is.
Yeah, who do you think came and helped? I'm so excited. I'm going to get on the brush hog today. Carrie said she got no notification, no nothing. That's crazy.
I don't understand why that happens.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I said something wrong, but I feel like the old YouTube platform's not happy with us or something.
Yeah.
Because our videos have been down. People have been saying they haven't been getting notifications. They haven't seen our videos. I'm just like, well, all right.
We just keep saying, we'll keep just showing up.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening.
At least you guys are here.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You need something?
Yep, a lot of people said, "Coach for the win." Coach. Yep, everybody knows it's Coach. Coach came and helped out. He was a riot.
Yeah,
Per
he always
usual.
is. Yeah.
Throwing a fit.
Why don't you lay down?
Charlotte pretty much just laughs the whole time.
I know. Oh, it's a good time.
So me and Coach were working on putting the brush hog together, and then we got done. And we were like, "Ooh, that's a project." And Charlotte's like, "I'm exhausted." We're like, because she was laughing the whole time.
Oh.
Wore her out.
Yeah, I didn't do any of the work.
Hey, I mean, you were moral support. You did help me line up the bolt the one time.
Yeah, I did.
You did.
I did something. What do you need, Dad? What do you need?
Jenny asked a question. Not a farmer here, but is it a bush hog or a brush hog? I don't know. I call it a brush hog.
That's a good question, cause.
But some people do call it a bush hog.
Yeah.
Bush hog just sounds funny to me.
I think I could be wrong. I think bush hog is a brand. Because I've seen that written down in like a logo before. That's the only reason that makes me think that. But if I had to guess, that's what it is. Don't go telling people that that's what it is, because that's a guess. So don't be like, oh, I know this.
We got the
answer now."
knowledge bombs. Charlotte for the win. That's what Julie says. I agree. She's a smart little cookie over here.
Hey.
What? I said you're a smart little cookie. Oh, you want to be a smart little cake?
Yeah.
All right. Smart little cake over here.
I don't know what Tie-Dye's doing this morning.
You just cut them. Carrie also said she thinks that you are correct.
Oh. Oh.
Billy said Charlotte is correct. Bush Hog is a brand of brush cutter. Oh, now you just threw in another term. Is it a brush cutter or a brush hog? Glenn said Bush Hog is a brand since 1951.
Dang.
Careful with what you say moving forward.
Why? Because I got that one right?
No, you said, dang!
Oh, that's old. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. Billy said take your pick. So it could be brush cutter. I think they're also called a rotary cutter. Yeah.
So many options.
Yeah. I think rotary cutter is the technical term.
Show them how Tie-Dye decided to finally lay down.
Like a perfect angel.
Oh, he did his downshift.
Like a perfect angel.
He doesn't have any paws up here, just so you know.
No. That's because he's the bestest boy in the whole wide world. Uh-oh, is Lynn here?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Oh, hey, Lynn. She's doing laundry. Lisa said, hi, I'm a newer subscriber. I'm curious about what brings you both most joy about raising cattle. Oh, that's a great question, Lisa.
There's so many. The babies.
Well, first of all, Lisa, thank you for joining us. It's nice for new and people that have been with us for a long time. We were actually just talking about feeling like YouTube's kicking us while we're down right now. It's like, what's going on? But nice to see you here.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte, what brings you the most joy about the cattle?
I mean, I said the babies because that definitely does bring me a whole lot of joy. But I just love being out there with them every day and having an excuse to go out there every day, just being in nature and just getting to know their personalities is really fun because they're all so different. I wouldn't have expected to, for anybody who doesn't know, I don't know nothing about raising cattle before we got here. So I didn't expect them to have like such different personalities. But it's been fun.
Is that your final answer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would say my favorite thing about it is the constant evolution of the challenge of adapting and learning. Because every day I learn something new, and I absolutely love that. Like, Charlotte knows more than anybody. I am a fiend for learning and progression. Like,
almost to a fault.
Yeah. But in our last video, you guys saw, like, I was kidding around about drinking the coffee, and she made a comment like, does everything have to be a competition? And that's just me by nature. Is like, I always want to learn and improve and progress. So I just absolutely love that about the cattle. And
bring something new every day.
Every day. Like, it keeps me on my toes. I'm always assessing and trying to figure out what's best, what's going on. So I really enjoy that element of it. And you could do that with a lot of things. Ours just happen to be cows. And I love the fact that it's cows. And the babies are awesome to watch.
Oh my gosh. They're so cute.
Yeah.
I also had no idea that little calves would be that cute. Obviously, baby anything is cute, but when they're running around all together, and when they do their little, huh? when they're chewing their cud. Basically, anything they do as a calf is so freaking cute. It's basically like having a bunch of puppies out there that you don't have to potty train. That would be a good way to explain it, I think.
Yeah. All right, there's some more people jumping in. Howdy, good morning. Trying to keep us on track here. Lynn says, don't worry, she will be good. And then did an evil laugh, so we'll see about that. Jermaine said, how's Spooky doing? Spooky's doing good.
Yes, she is.
She's doing really good.
She's fun.
I feel like she wants to get closer to us. Because now she will come up and she's looking at us, but like she's getting closer and closer every time. So I think here soon she might be taking treats out of the old hand.
Treats?
Sharon said, Jay, it's happening to many creators. So I guess a lot of people are.
My theory I've come up with is it's getting nicer outside, so people just want to be outside. That's the only thing I could think of if it's multiple creators too.
Yeah, but then when the sun goes down, people would still go back to the same thing.
I don't know. I was just trying to come up with something.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate it. It's trying to find something. Sherry said, I love your dogs. They're so adorable. Yeah, we love them too. They're pretty great.
I would hope we love them too.
They're pretty darn stinking cute.
Oh, yes. Hey.
Whoa, 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 sucker boy.
Yesterday
You don't need
when,
it up there.
Coach Davis came to help with the brush.
Well, don't tell him. That's in the video. You're going to take away from it.
I was just...
Hey, were you going to say it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
I was going to say, I don't even think I caught it. Because he goes, man, these dogs are actually pretty relaxed for being lost and found. I was like,
He's
lost
such a
and
goober.
found? He goes, yeah, what would you call that? Jay goes, rescue? He goes, oh. Yeah, they're lost and found too, though.
I like lost and found better.
Yeah.
Glenn said, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Glenn said, cows have such gentle spirits and seem content with little. Yep. Gary, Jay, is Donnie behaving himself? Donnie's actually doing really well. I know he's up in his own little pasture here. He can see the boys. They can come up to the fence. When I say the boys, the bulls. So he's not like 100% isolated.
Mm-hmm.
I still got to figure out what we're going to do with him. Charlotte's not very comfortable with putting him back in with the herd. Which I don't blame her. So we'll probably be moving on from Donnie. We just got to find him a good home. And I haven't really put a ton of time into doing that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. Jumped ahead. Sorry if I missed some of these guys. I'm trying to get caught up here.
We did
Yeah, let me get caught up here. Shola said, hey guys, made it for once. Okay, everyone tossed them likes. Thank you, Diane. How many acres do you guys have, Bobby asked. We have 80 acres in total. Amy, you should have Lynn, there's Kate. Good morning, Jay and Charlotte. Good morning. D said 7's color is going to be beautiful. Yeah, 7 is really changing a lot.
Yeah,
He went from solid black to being like a lighter brown and dark brown, which is really cool.
You know what I noticed last time I was filming, but you were doing the mineral, is that he has a darker streak straight down his forehead.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen that?
Yeah, he's got a darker streak here, and then he's got 2 black eyes.
Hold this.
Haha, you're getting in trouble, dude. That makes me laugh. I think it's funny. So no, it doesn't happen when I'm not here. Sharon said, Jay, can you recommend a good diet for a seriously injured back lady with limited mobility? Yes, a good diet.
Zeus.
No.
Lay down. No.
Sorry, we have a teenage child that's acting up right now.
Yeah.
The fur child. As far as the diet goes, I know, did you put the app in the newsletter? So Charlotte sent out our newsletter yesterday that has the First Form app included in it. I would recommend utilizing that. What you measure, you can manage. So you got to start tracking your nutrition so you can make adjustments to it. The best diet that works is the one that you'll be consistent with. So there's a ton of different diets and ways that you can do it. You know, there's a lot of people that advocate for carb cycling, keto, the carnivore diet, paleo. They all work. And it's not that one is superior or has this ultra healing power. Or, no, it's just that you were consistent with that one longer. Mm-hmm. So it's very rare that someone needs a specific type of diet due to like some health issues. When I say rare, I'm talking in the amount of people on the world. That is a smaller percentage. So you got to start tracking. You got to manage what you're putting in, and then it really just does become a calorie in versus calorie out type situation. And then we can manipulate that with, like, if you are injured and have a lot of inflammation, we can work on some other things that will really help. Glenn said YouTube is testing new format with less video options visible. Ah, I didn't know that. Bobby said, I love watching you rotate them and set up new areas in them to rotate. We are really enjoying that. That's been a really fun process of learning.
Definitely a lot of learning. Every single one, I think, has been different. Some of them go super smooth, and then other ones just don't. So, the last one did not go super smooth.
Well, it was gonna go very smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was going so smooth to the fact that, like, I was like, holy smokes, this is going really smooth. And then all of a sudden, was it Pooh Bear?
Yes.
Yeah. Pooh Bear turned around and just ran the opposite direction. I was like, oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Which,
that's what you said.
Yeah. It was kind of what I said.
Yeah.
Which that move would have taken a total of like 15 minutes, turned into like 3 hours. No, that's the one that turned into like 8 hours.
Oh, yeah, because we were searching.
Because then 8 got lost because...
he didn't cross.
Yeah, the old commotion. Because 8 kind of turned back around and followed Pooh Bear, but then just stayed in the area, so he got lost too.
What did you realize?
It's a struggle out here.
Oh, it's so tough for Zeus.
Lay down.
So tough.
Lay down.
Lay down, Zeus.
Let's see. Good morning. Kathleen says 26 likes and 57 in here. What? Please press that like button. Help spread this channel. Thank you, Kat. Kathy says your phone settings in the app settings should be set to allow notifications from YouTube, because even if you are subbed and turn notification on, your phone will need to allow it. Well, that is great information. Mm-hmm. I never would have known to tell people that. Kevin said all the babies are with mom. Yes, they are, because she lets them do whatever they want.
Oh,
let's just be honest.
It's not because they love me or anything.
Well, let's just be honest. They get to do whatever they want. They get to climb all over. And
I have not been.
They put one paw on me, and I'm like, yeah, no. And then they're just like, shoot. Well, mom lets me do this. That's what I hear.
Oh my gosh.
All right. All right, I'm scrolling to the bottom because I can't keep up with all these. Sharon said, "I've been doing low carb and no sugar. My thyroid doesn't work either." Oh, shoot! I'm very grateful for your advice and information. Absolutely. Um,
He spent a lot of years absolutely nerding out about nutrition and fitness, so.
well, I mean, yes. I went so far to really understanding stuff that, quite frankly, you don't need to know. You just don't. Like, it's really more simple than most people make it. And what frustrates me most is there's so many gurus on the internet that try to sell you this overcomplicated plan and this magic that only their plan will work for you, and it's just all BS. So,
That is another reason why I really do like the app, because it's
no BS.
no BS, as simple as it can be.
It's the truth. Anything somebody sells you, like, I could break down their plan and be like, okay, so you're just selling this model, which is basically making them track and being in a calorie deficit. So where's the magic?
Right.
Oh, it's consistency. Got it. Okay. I just don't like people selling stuff as magic fixes. Glenn said something that I think they wanted explained. I don't know where it's at though.
If we missed something important, put it back in there, because there was a.
Amy said,
Yeah,
I'm on a
scroll
seafood
down.
diet. I see everything, or I eat everything I see. Be glad you're not here because it's open at 9 and closes at 11. Yeah, that's on Saturdays. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So today will actually be a little shorter so we can make sure that we get to the post office.
Yep.
Julie says envelopes will be here on Monday.
Ah.
Lynn said keto helped with my inflammation almost within the first week, but it does get boring. Been on it for over a year. Yeah, and that's what I recommend most people. It's like, and Lynn, the other thing too, and not taking away from the response of the keto, but majority of time people will see results and they deem it based upon a specific diet, when realistically, if you just, when you clean up everything and you start managing what you're putting in, you will see similar results. But sometimes, especially health professionals, only know how to recommend one diet or the diet that they've done. 9.9 out of 10 times I try to advocate for people to do a balanced diet and just be very disciplined to following that diet, and you will get amazing results. I mean, I have helped literally thousands and thousands of people.
Discipline equals freedom.
Yes. I've helped so many people that were like, oh I've went to 7 doctors. They've told me all this stuff. I've followed all these diets. They don't work for me. And I'm just like, what do you mean they don't work for you? I work back through it. And I'm like, okay, well, how long did you actually follow? Did you ever track? Okay, well, then you didn't do it. Like, if you didn't follow a plan for at least 6 weeks, you didn't commit to that diet plan. You didn't. It's just the truth. So that's normally what I advocate for. It is just, you got to be consistent. I promise you, a balanced diet plan is just fine. There's very, very, very few people that have to go extreme and do specific diets that eliminate food groups.
A lot of it also with that is just the mindset part, because then you just know you can't have this, and then it makes it a lot harder, in my opinion, to stick with it if I just put all those limitations on myself.
Well, I mean, you just get palate fatigue. Like, you can only eat the same food for so long before you get palate fatigue, and then it just...
Unless it's your favorite food, because we sure do eat a lot of the same things. Just kidding.
You need to...
Palate fatigue, I had never heard it phrased like that before. I just heard it phrased like, I get tired of eating the same thing over and over.
That's called palate fatigue.
Did you see Bobby's
YouTube
comment?
used to have 4 to 5 videos displayed on each line of the homepage. Now they have gone to 3 or 4 larger ones. This means less displayed on the homepage. Whose comment?
Bobby's right there.
You have to get it in your mind that you will stay on the program you choose. I've lost 140 pounds over 1.5 years. Slow and steady works for me. I still have ways to go. That's amazing, Bobby, and that's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is consistent. There's nothing fast, but it does work. It all works. Everything works. It works if you work.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hey guys, I didn't know if they would know my name or who I was. I don't know what that means, but hi, Mom Smiles.
Oh, I thought it was Mom's Miles.
Mom Smiles. Oh, I said Mom Smiles.
I know, she's been in lives before, and I think it's Mom Smiles.
Okay, I'm trying to catch up on all these. My mom's the same way, Jay, but when the poo went down, my...
I don't know what that means. Glenn said the best fitness plan is keep it simple and keep it fun.
Glenn, I couldn't agree more.
Yep.
Couldn't agree more. Kathy said, there is a science to pasture rotation. Is that a question or a statement?
Well, if it's a statement, then I agree.
I agree. If it's a question, then yes.
And we're still learning that science.
Carrie, that's what's nice about low carb. If you're hungry, you can still eat. If you're bored, you can still eat. Well, I mean, that's also a balanced diet too, Carrie. It's the same thing. You can pretty much eat protein at any time throughout the day, and I could guarantee you nobody on here is eating enough protein that it is going to get stored as body fat. I could simply make that statement that you just don't.
Because hardly anybody does, right?
Nobody does. Like, protein does not get converted into body fat. You would have to eat copious amounts of protein. Like,
is that what you mean by a balanced diet, high protein?
No, a balanced diet is like protein, carbs, and fat balanced. Like,
Okay.
Not super low carb, high fat, like just balanced diet. Yeah, you could eat enough protein for the rest of forever, and you'd be fine.
We got protein in our coffee right now.
What railroad company comes through y'all's town? I think it's Pacific. I think that they just sold. Shoot, let me look that up. Union Pacific. I believe that's what it is.
Julie's saying you're being fancy.
What am I being fancy about?
I think because you said, what was it? Oh, shoot. Something about where I was like, I never heard it said that way before.
Palate fatigue?
Yeah. That was going to bother me. Hopefully that's what that was actually about. I'm pretty sure.
So they're talking about that with a dash of pepper to help with absorption. Yeah, I mean, black pepper does help with absorption. D said, I found that chicken affects me. It makes me sluggish. Yeah, I mean, people do have food allergies. So if you are allergic to chicken, then there could be something in there. Or what is happening, you guys are going to make me get, or what's happening is your gut microbiome is not in a healthy place, which means your body has a hard time breaking it down and absorbing the nutrients, which is what causes your body to feel a little more sluggish because it's working overtime to break down the food. So there's a couple different things. I mean, it's really hard to just give simple answers because there's so many variables to the human body. But I always tell people to start with tracking nutrition and taking care of your gut, because 70% of Americans have an underlying gut issue just due to the food supply that we live in and everything. I mean, 80% of the stuff in a grocery store comes out of a package, a box, or a can. It's not fresh, so, well, what does that mean? There's a bunch of preservatives and additives to it to help keep it shelf stable. Well, those things aren't good for our gut. They're not good for our gut microbiome, period. So over the course of time, your gut gets worse and doesn't allow your body to break things down. So you got to improve the gut microbiome and the gut lining, which helps with the breakdown and absorption. And let's not even throw in the third factor of our digestive enzymes that are produced naturally by the body. But when you start eating a bunch of processed foods and not getting in the quality nutrients, diversity from fibrous foods, tropical fruits, things of that nature that are going to provide your body with digestive enzymes, your body stops producing them. So you got to take care of the gut.
Mm-hmm.
I would add in some sort of digestive enzyme aid. I would add in some, I mean, honestly, I would take the greens powder that we use.
We take it twice a day.
Twice a day. It's phenomenal. It has good gut bacteria in there. That's going to help with replenishing your gut microbiome.
We make a smoothie every morning that has tons of fiber. It's got fruit. It's got our greens in there. It's like basically a shot of health first thing in the morning, every morning. So I can share that recipe too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need it. So we got a new website and I need to transfer everything over. I haven't transferred that over yet.
Sherry said, I'm on thyroid medication and on a high protein diet. Yep. I mean, that's typical for that. Protein is the best friend for everybody. Nobody got overweight by a high protein diet. Like, literally, never. Gary. wife throws me a stick to chew on if I'm hungry. Oh, Mom Smiles is Amy.
Gotcha.
We gotcha. It is getting harder to remember everybody's name that is different.
Yeah. Like their username is different.
Unless they're consistently here.
Yeah.
Then we get remembered and dialed in. Like Dee, she's been with us for a long time. She shows up on every single call. That was work.
Yeah, work brain.
Live.
For a second.
Okay.
Oh.
It drops down like that.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, I need to get caught up. I was ranting here for a minute.
Shoot, there was something that I was waiting to get to. Amy said, "Great name."
Kevin said, "Hey, at my age, stay on the IC food diet also, unless my daughter-in-law makes food, then I run away." Oh. Another Kevin said, "I didn't cut out anything except soda and all alcohol and just eat less." Yeah, that's great. That's what I'm saying. Most people, alcohol is a poison. All right. I'm just telling you the truth. Not saying it's inherently bad. I'm not saying you're a bad person if you drink. What I am saying is alcohol is poison. Let that sink in.
Our culture
I will
is just
prove it.
normalized it.
What is the definition of when you have too much alcohol? What is that term called? Intoxication. It means you have too much poison, too much toxin in your body. Okay, it's a poison. So it does a lot of detrimental things to the body. Okay, the first thing that it does is it absolutely sends cortisol through the roof. Does anybody know what cortisol does for the body? You know what it does?
Does it regulate stress hormones?
It does regulate stress hormones, but what's it do with that stress hormone? Cortisol is a stress hormone. Glenn says inflammation. I bet some people are gonna go hit Google up. Cortisol, what's it do? Glucose? No. Well, I mean, in a way, yes, it could. Glucose can actually help with cortisol levels, which I'll explain that in a second. All right, cortisol is a survival hormone. It's a stress hormone. And when cortisol spikes, you actually go into a storage state. Yeah, there you go, Kathleen. It stores fat. Yes, it does. It's a survival hormone. So when Charlotte was saying it's a stress hormone, yes. It literally tells your body to store. Like it gets stressed out and it stores. So when you drink alcohol, it stresses the body out. When your body's under stress, it increases cortisol levels. When cortisol goes up, your body stores everything. Well, what do people do when they're drinking? They eat. So you're signaling to your body, hey, you should store everything right now as you're pumping in calories. That's why people have beer bellies, right? It's not a beer belly, it's a cortisol belly. Because the thing that it does is cortisol makes you store in the midsection. So here's your little science lesson for the day. So with it being a stress response hormone, our bodies don't know that we are sitting down watching TV, or we are drinking alcohol, or we are training in the gym. It doesn't know that. All your body does is react. to what it is taking in. So when you're training at the gym and you're under stress, your body doesn't know that you're training or if you're being chased by a bear. It doesn't know. It just knows, hey, I am under some intense activity. I need to spike my cortisol level. So somebody mentioned glucose earlier. Glucose is actually a way to bring down your cortisol levels because it gives your body a signal that like, hey, everything's okay. So that's why a lot of people will use glucose in their post-workout shake because it actually helps with reducing cortisol levels initially. It blunts cortisol response, which is the technical way to say it. That's why the original Gatorade was glucose and electrolytes. Now it's just some garbage.
Sugar drink.
Yeah. But, yep. There you go. That's a little rant. We got on to a fitness topic there. Cheryl says, I love your hair down, Charlotte. You're so beautiful.
Aw, thank you.
I like when she wears her hair down too, and braided. She likes wearing hats, but I like seeing her hair. Carol said, how old is Spikes? He is...
Spikes.
Specs. Spikes. That's funny. He is 13 months, almost 14 months. What?
She said, that's all I have to say about that.
That's right.
You went on a whole tangent. How old is Specs?
Diane asked, is Specs showing any love to Daisy? They are always together.
They are.
Always together.
Gatorade has horse urine in it.
Yeah, I can't speak on that. I don't know anything about that.
Somebody asked if we eat junk food today.
Somebody asked if we eat junk food?
Yeah, like candy and stuff.
Maybe like once a month.
Yeah.
Like, we don't ever have candy.
No, we don't. The only thing that...
We have chocolate chips.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have chocolate chips.
We do have chocolate chips. Is there anything else?
I think that's literally it. We don't have any, like, packaged snacks or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, we have protein bars, but I wouldn't consider that junk food. 20 grams of protein per bar.
Those bars are like really clean ingredients.
Yeah, whole food ingredients.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything other. I mean, occasionally, I would say probably maybe twice a month we'll go get ice cream cones.
Yeah.
Trying to think of like anything bad that we would do.
I think that would be our biggest splurge is cones and sody.
Yeah, diet sody.
Yeah, he does like his sodies.
I love bubbles.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Kathleen,
Michelle,
you're getting everybody worried about these Gatorades now.
yeah. Michelle says, I love your shell necklace, Charlotte.
Oh, thanks. His mom got it for me.
From some place.
From some Caribbean place.
Didn't I get you a shell something?
That bracelet.
Huh.
I wore it until it broke.
Huh. broke it.
Here we go.
Get you something, you can break it.
Oh my gosh, I wore that every single day till it broke.
Carol said, why candy when you can have cinnamon rolls and cookies? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Although we haven't had cinnamon rolls or cookies in forever.
Last time we made cinnamon rolls was for the photos. For candles.
Time ago.
Are you ready for some more? We went through a phase where we were having cookies all the time because I didn't know what to do with the sourdough discard.
Yeah, we had to put a stop to that.
Yeah, we had to pump the brakes a little bit on that.
But now that we have our gym back and we're getting
Yeah.
into a training routine, I'll be okay with it. But like for a while, which some of you guys had said, like we didn't train consistently for a long time because we were focused on building this.
Mm-hmm.
And we
And
didn't
that
have
was
a place to
also
train.
a decision and I don't want to say commitment, but a commitment, yeah,
It was.
that we made in the very beginning that like most to all of our effort would go into this for the first year.
Yeah.
So.
So there's two, being transparent here, right? Like I get very negative on myself if I am not being the best in a situation. Like if I can't perform to be the best, and Charlotte gets stressed out if she commits to a schedule but doesn't, if that schedule changes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost one and the same but different perspectives. That's why we had to decide like, hey, we are not going to be consistent with our training because it's not going to be, we don't know what we're getting into. And like we could say we want to work out today, but if the cows are running around, we got to figure that out first. Like that is priority.
And key word is figure it out because we didn't know what we were doing with that either.
Yeah, so we had to commit to that. But now we have our feet under us and we have a better understanding and we're working on building that back in. And so far every week we have hit the number of workouts that we want to get in a week, which is the goal for now. That is moving us in the right direction. And eventually we will have full schedule down and be back on track. And you guys won't be able to comment about, me being out of shape. You'll be able to be like, holy smokes. So.
Hot cowboy. We get a lot of those on Facebook.
Do we?
I think it's just this one guy that has like, his profile has a big mustache. And he's commented, hot cowboy with a mustache on there.
Oh, no. Let's see.
I'm always like, yes, he is.
Mom said your necklace is from St. Martin.
Uh-oh. Here goes Joe Diffie.
All right, Carrie. Kathleen said goals are good. Lynn, I love the pipes guy. Few streets up, plays in the garden.
That's cool.
Diane, I have got all the chats and several people you're reading aren't showing on here.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I think sometimes the chat switches to top chats and live chat.
Oh.
So I just realized I had to put mine on live chat because I think I was on top chats. So we were missing some comments. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. Well, you guys are going to enjoy the next video coming up because you're going to, there's some things happening.
There are.
Do you want to know what it is?
Ooh. Are you inside?
I'll tell you one of two things that are going to happen. Because there's two things that are going to be new and exciting in the next video.
Oh my gosh.
Excuse me, that was crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, good question. Lynn said, when is the next live times?
Okay, so it won't be next week, but the following Saturday. What do you think? 7?
Sure. Sounds good.
Is that a good time?
Yeah. 8 was a little late.
8 was a little late. I was a little loopy.
Yeah.
You guys want to do 7 p.m. Central Standard Time or 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturdays?
Your mom said, Joe Diffie's saying, Charlotte, come out and play. Yeah, he is.
Carrie said he tells you in the next video.
Oh,
Kathleen said brush clearing for sure. Oh, the t-shirt winner. Dang, we don't have that list pulled up. We said we were going to do that.
I know. That was totally my bad.
Shoot. Sorry. We've had some things going on.
Yeah.
You guys know we work full time. We're trying to provide this, do things out there. Sorry, we dropped the ball on that. We will announce them. We'll just announce the winners on a post for ARC, and we will post it on Facebook too. So if you're on either one, you'll get to see them. We'll announce the winners.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Man, I wish one of you guys would have said something sooner. We would have figured that out. Mm-hmm. I would have sent Charlotte over there and said, hey, get this going.
Yeah.
You know? Because I don't know how to do it.
We've been working on this website, and it's thrown us a couple curveballs like that.
Yeah.
But
so on top of everything that you see, we also rebuilt a website, switching everything over. We got all of our candle supplies in.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm so excited about.
Yeah,
the candles are back in stock. Finally, I'm able to make some more. It felt like forever.
We had to make we had to have a talk of being like, hey, what are we doing with this? Because we have been selling a decent amount of candles, which we appreciate you guys. Mm-hmm. But if we were going to do it, it's like, okay, well, we need to get this a little more organized. We need to be strategic with how we're doing it because the shipping on it is crazy.
I know.
So anyway, we took care of that. We got that stuff in. We had the brush hog showing up. We're trying to get a new website up. We had getting the shoot dang it t-shirts in. We were running the giveaway. There's another thing showing up here soon. So there's just a lot happening. Sorry we dropped that ball. We'll announce the winners. We cannot forget to do that.
We'll announce them today. Still.
Okay. We cannot forget. I'm going to text Charlotte right now so we don't forget.
Thanks. But our new website is up and running, so.
Which was exciting.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
Thanks.
Good job.
Well, that was a team effort, so. Because there's a lot that goes into a website that you just don't think about.
There are a lot. Carrie said bad manners, good coffee. Sorry. Whoa, holy smokes. All right, let's see. We got 8, 7, 7, 7. Diet soda is no good for you. 7, 8, 8, 7:30. Oh, Lynn said this might be my last live day unless I get up for a pee.
Damn.
Oh, Lynn, come on. Just set an alarm. You could do it. I'm kidding, Lynn. Don't do that. Oh, Wanda that's also 2:30 for Wanda. Oh, shoot.
Oh, no.
Carol, tomorrow is the 1st. Are the promised new cattle arriving? 7 p.m. on Saturdays, please. You're growing. Give yourself grace. Goes up July 14th.
Oh, Kathy said, Charlotte, can you make just wax tarts for candle warmers? Yes. Every scent that I do candles will also have wax melts. Working on getting those back in stock too, though. But those are available.
Julie said, Lynn, don't be a quitter. Yeah, that's funny. So it looks like we'll probably push to 7. And guys, for our people across the pond that are in the middle of the night, we'll still figure out a way to do some morning ones occasionally.
Across the pond. Yeah, we'll figure something
Because
out.
I would hate, even though Lynn is one of them, like it'd be nice for, a little peace. No, I'm just kidding.
That's how you know he loves you, Lynn.
I would hate to not to get to see you guys. So
Yeah, I know.
we will find a way to, even if we do one once a month or something like that, to figure it out. But
Look at this scrunchy nose. Oh, Dad. He's just tucked in there. Oh no, they won't be able to either.
so we'll get it figured out. Oh, guys. I didn't say it. Charlotte said it. Terry, I just found this site today, but have been watching other channels since Kyle got Lowrider. Enjoy watching your journey.
Oh.
Also from Missouri here. Well, nice to meet you, Terry. What part of Missouri are you from? And we appreciate you joining. Yeah, it looks like 7 p.m. is going to be what we do moving forward. Now, remember, there won't be one next week.
Yeah.
But the following week after that, which I think is the 13th or 14th.
Must be the 13th.
I think it's the 14th.
Is it?
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna get moving this morning because we got some things happening. But for those of you that guessed one of the two options, I will tell you, I am gonna be doing some brush hogging today. And
Everybody already knew that.
to Carrie's point, you'll find out in the next video what the other surprise is.
Oh my gosh.
Boom, 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 boom.
You have way too much fun with that.
Yeah, I do. Come on, that's funny, right?
Yeah.
We knew that. Well, come on, Carrie. You could have said that.
You said, I'll tell you one of them.
Cheryl said my birthday is
that's
tomorrow.
Cool. Happy birthday, Cheryl.
Hey, we haven't been down there this morning. There could be a new calf out there right
Yeah.
now. All right. Well, see, nobody's really upset about not knowing the other surprise. Or condition.
You'll see him in a week. Yeah, no kidding. I think he's just going to be, all right, I'm home from work. Hi, love you. Bye.
Bonnie, all the lives should be available to watch later.
Oh, yeah.
They're all up there. You can go watch them. Bobby said, just celebrated our 51st anniversary. Happy anniversary. That's a huge
Aw.
accomplishment. Great job. Let you guys have a great day. Be safe. Happy birthday, Cheryl. All right, y'all. Have a great day. We are going to go to the post office. We got to get some stuff for the brush hog. And then we are going to get to work. And also tend to our brand new surprise and addition to the ranch. So
thought you were gonna say, and also announce the winners, and we are gonna do that too.
We are going to announce the winners. So have a great day. As always, we appreciate you. We love you. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.